Hi, hello, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Priyanka. I am an energy healer and a law of attraction practitioner for those who don't know me. Today, I am here to share a simple technique that you can use for self-hypnosis. But before we get into the technique of self-hypnosis, let me tell you why self-hypnosis is used and what benefits can it get you. So we know that I have spoken about this in several of my other videos that self-hypnosis actually lets you an easy passage into your subconscious mind, and it is our subconscious mind which actually plays out our reality or whatever we experience in our external environment. So if we are able to feed our subconscious mind with our truest desires of what we want in life, then it takes on an autopilot mode and it plays that out in our reality. And therefore, it is important that we know how to program our subconscious mind in a way that works in our favor. Okay, so self-hypnosis is a technique that helps us with easy access to our subconscious mind. Now, the technique that I'm going to share with you is a hybrid technique. I have been inspired by two other people whose YouTube videos I follow very regularly. And one of them is Marisa Peer. She's the creator of the RTT, or Rapid Transformational Therapy, which is, she's a famous, world famous hypnotherapist, and she works with people in transforming their lives with self-hypnosis. And the other individual that I follow on YouTube is Elmer O. Jr. Locker. And I have, I'm really inspired by the kind of techniques that he shares on his channel. And I have taken some bit of one of the techniques that he had shared just to intensify the process of self-hypnosis that I'm now going to share with you. Okay. So now as I share this technique with you, just listen to this very carefully. There's no right or wrong way of doing things, and you are self-hypnotizing yourself. So there's no other self-hypnosis, hypnotherapist that you, there's no other hypnotherapist that you need, to put you into a hypnotic trance. You're all by yourself. You, in a state of hypnosis, also, you will be conscious. You can take action when you need to. If there is a requirement in your household, if the calling bell rings, you can actually come out very easily of the self-hypnosis state and then go and do what is required. So there is no need for you to be concerned about the process. It's a very simple process. You will see as I take you through this. So if you may want, you can take a notepad and you can write down the steps. You need to memorize these steps and then do it exactly as I tell you while you go to bed tonight. Okay. So the process that Marisa Peer, the part of the process which is inspired by Marisa Peer's video is to hypnotize, self-hypnotize yourself. All you need to do is, focus on this part of your forehead, which is right here, okay, which is your this pineal gland area. And this is the place where the third eye, which we call in our culture, we call it the third eye. So this is where you need to focus. Now, how do you focus here? Either you can use your eyes to look up to this area in a way that you are, as if you have to behave that you're looking, at this particular point. Or if you want to do it in a different way, what you can do is you can lie down and you can focus on the wall opposite you, a certain point which is above your eye level. So just fix a point above your eye level while you lie down and you just focus there. So you will see that your eyes are going up, your eyeballs are going up. Okay. So as you do this, as you focus on that point which is above your eye level, normal eye level on the opposite wall, or you are sitting down and you're doing it, looking at your third eye chakra area, you keep breathing. As you keep breathing deeply, what you will notice is your eyelids start flickering, which is normal. So just keep breathing for at least 5 or 6 times, or maybe 7 or 8 times. And as you realize that your eyelids are flickering, you will see the eyelids becoming heavy. So your eyeballs must be pointing up towards the third eye chakra or to a point which is above your eye level on the wall opposite. And you keep on breathing deeply. As you breathe deeply, you will see that you're getting calm, your eyelids are becoming heavy, and you are feeling sleepy. After 7 or 8 deep breaths, when you feel that your eyelids are really, really heavy, gently close your eyes. Now you don't really need to bother about where your eyeballs are looking, because all this while when we were doing this, our eyeballs were pointed upwards. But once you close your eyes, you can just relax. As you relax, now imagine yourself to be standing on top of a staircase, maybe a 10-step staircase. Imagine with closed eyes, just imagine that the staircase has a carpet, or maybe it has no carpet, it is wooden, or anything that you imagine it to be. And then imagine the side rails on your left hand side. Imagine the side rails of the staircase which is going down. Put your hand, imaginary hand, on the side rails and start feeling how the texture of that side rail feels. At the same time, feel what your feet is feeling at the bottom of on the staircase. Whether it's a carpet, it's a wooden staircase, just feel that. Feeling is the key. Just continue to feel and overwhelm your senses. Try to get all your senses focused on these two things: feeling on the railing and using your feet to feel the floor of the staircase, whatever it is. Either it's just a wooden one, or it has a carpeted area. And now start counting from 1 to 10 as you walk down the staircase. So count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you reach 5, say in your mind, repeat deep sleep. Just in your mind, repeat deep sleep. So it's an instruction given to your mind to get you into a deeper trance. And then 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10, deep sleep again. So this gives an instruction to your mind that you want to get into a deeper level of trance. Okay. Now, some people may want to do it for 10 counts. You may also imagine initially, when you start the process, you may initially imagine that there are 20 steps ahead of you. So you can do this for 20 steps, and at the count of every 5, you actually tell yourself deep sleep, which helps you get into a deeper trance mode. All right. Now, let's say you reach the 20th step and you are in a very calm, relaxed state of mind. And now just imagine that you have reached in front of this wooden door. You open this wooden door and you walk out. When you walk out, imagine you are walking over fresh green grass. Just continue to walk forward and feel the grass, feel the moist grass under your feet. Just feel that, keep feeling with every step and keep moving forward. Move forward for a few steps and then imagine that you are now standing in front of a still lake. A lake which is absolutely still. There's no movement on the water surface, and you're right there standing in front of the lake. Now, while you are there, be seated. Get down onto the grass and be seated. As you sit on the grass, now this is the parts that I have taken from one of Elman's meditation. As you be seated on the grass, imagine any leaf. First, imagine a leaf. It could be a maple leaf. It could be a regular leaf that, whatever comes to your mind. But look at that leaf very, very carefully in your imagination. Just look at that leaf very carefully in terms of the color, the texture, the shape of the leaf. And now imagine that leaf is gradually drifting down on a count of 5, drifting from one side to another, this way in the wind, before it falls on the surface of the lake. So just continue to feel that. and do this activity for at least 10 times. This activity is mainly to develop and practice your focus, your ability to have control of your mind and keep it focused in one direction. Okay, so do this. Continue to imagine this leaf moving back and forth, drifting from one side to another for a count of 10. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10 on the water. Okay, just imagine this. After the 10th leaf is on the water, you can just be in that state of calm. All this time, your eyes are closed, continue to be in that state of relaxation. And by now, you will see that you have reached a state where you are not really bothered by too many thoughts. Thoughts may come and go, just let them pass, but you will see that you are highly relaxed. Now, this is the time for you to, this is a state where you are very close to sleep. You are not fully asleep and you are not fully awake. And this is exactly where the doorway to your subconscious mind is. Okay, so you're standing right at the entrance of your subconscious mind. Now, when you are standing here, you can now initially, you can start with, when you start the practice, you can initially start with words like surrender, peace, calm, or I am relaxed, I am calm, I am peaceful. So give instructions which are very generic to your subconscious mind. Be in that state, continue to be in that feeling state. As you give these instructions to your mind, be in that feeling state for the next 5 or 6 minutes. Continue to be in that state and just stay relaxed, feel relaxed. Okay. Once you're done there, once you feel that, yes, you're done with, seeding your mind with these intentions, start with generic intentions. As you mature into the process, you can give more specific instructions to your subconscious mind, which I will cover in a little while. And then once you're done there, just start imagining yourself climbing back the same staircase. So just climb back 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 5, awaken. At 5, when you're coming back, every count of 5, you tell yourself awaken. And then 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and 0, wide awake. So you can do this step if you want to just go in for a small nap, a short nap, and then come back and do some other stuff. Or you can completely omit this step because you can drift away to sleep after you finish, seeding your subconscious mind with positive affirmations or, as we call it, suggestions, auto-suggestions in the state of self-hypnosis. So if you do this, I would suggest that in the initial practice days, for maybe 5 or 7 days, you can start giving you can start with some generic emotions or generic feeling states like being peaceful or surrendering or forgiveness or a state of relaxation to your mind. But eventually, as you get more comfortable, as it becomes easier for you to get into the state quicker, and you are able to navigate through the state of mind very easily, I think then you can start giving a little more specific information. So you can, at that stage, you can start imagining something that you want to manifest in your reality. If it's a car, you start imagining that you are driving a car of your choice that you want to purchase, and how does the car feel? What's the color of the car? How big is the car? Touch the car and feel it, and just, overwhelm your senses with that. So you can do something specific like that as well. It's a lot of fun, and every time you do it, you come back, you will see that you are highly relaxed. You'll feel like a different person altogether. I encourage all of you to try this method out tonight when you go to sleep. And I would like to hear from all of you. Come back to my channel, to this particular video, and do share if you've had any experiences. Start with this practice and then continue it for at least 20-21 days while you go to sleep every night. And you will see miraculous results when you do this. Okay, So do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. By the way, I forgot to tell you in the beginning of the video. And I wish you all the very best with this particular technique. Try it and do let me know what results you get. Bye-bye.